Hello and welcome to the Wayne State Coaches Show, an exclusive here on MyWayneNews.com. I'm Mike Carnes. When we come back, we will talk with Marlon Brink, Wayne State track and field coach, about recent action for the Wayne State track and field teams. We'll do that after this time out here on the Wayne State Coaches Show.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on MyWayneNews.com. Time to talk track and field with Coach Marlon Brink. Wildcat track and field team getting down toward the end of the season. Got the Northern Sun Conference meet coming up here in a little over a week, but some good marks here this past week for the Wayne State track teams. They competed in the Mount Marty Twilight meet in Yankton, South Dakota last Wednesday, and then some of the throwers went up to Seward for the Concordia Blizzard Buster Invitational up in Seward on Saturday. And judging from some of the marks this past week, they look like we'll continue to see improvement out of the kids.
Yeah, you know, we had some good meets at the Mount Marty meet. It was beautiful weather up there on Wednesday. And we've always had some pretty good performances, it seems like, at that meet. It's a good facility. Good competition there, and our kids just usually kind of seem to step it up there. And it's getting to the point in the season where we're starting to back off just a little bit on their workouts to get them ready to peak for the conference championship. So we're expecting to see some good marks. And yeah, then down in Seward on Saturday there, it was more of the wind buster than the blizzard buster, but it was cold and windy down there. But we still got some decent marks there too. So I was happy with our throwers, and you know, they really persevered at that pretty well despite the conditions.
Yeah. On the meet at Wednesday at Mount Marty, Brock Haggerty, Cade Kalkowski, and Mikhail Sands each won events. Haggerty won the 1,500 meter run in a time of 4:16.28. Kalkowski took first in the hammer throw at 190 feet 8 inches, and Sands was first in a long jump with a top leap of 21 feet and 2 inches. Some second place efforts: Dylan Kaup in the hammer throw, Ben Allen in the shot put, Bryce Holcomb in the 800 meter run, Preston Davis in the 400 meter hurdles, and Dylan Kessler in the 500 meter run. In women's action, Mackenzie Shale improved on her NCAA provisional mark in the hammer throw, got a first place there at 182.8. She's now 11th in NCAA Division II. And actually the Wildcats did very well in just that event alone, with 5 finishers among the top 7. Tia Jones was 3rd, Nicole Heron was 4th, Sarah Stang was 5th, Kenzie Sullivan finishing 7th. Jordan Pester had a pair of second place finishes in the 200 meter dash and the 400 meter run. Allie Rosner was second in the 3,000 steeplechase, and Andrea Torres, a Wayne native, second in the 5,000 meter run, with Amanda Moat coming behind in third place there in that event. At the Blizzard Buster on Saturday, Tia Jones got a pair of second place finishes, had an NCAA provisional mark in the shot put with a best mark of 46 feet 5¼ inches, and she also took second in the hammer throw as well. Kenzie Sullivan was second in the discus. Mackenzie Shale also placing 3rd in the hammer throw in that event. And in men's action, Ben Allen getting first in the shot put with a best mark of 51.11 1/4. Cade Kalkowski winning the hammer throw at 191.7, and Dylan Kaup coming in second in the hammer throw at 187.8. Now the next event on the list for the Wayne State track team is this Saturday at the Nebraska Invite in Lincoln. But the Northern Sun Conference Championships are a little over a week away, and the multi-event competitions are going on. Actually, as we are taping this, is the second day of the competition, and I know that Robert Sullivan is in first place in the decathlon, and the men's decathlon for the first day. Didn't sound like had some of his best marks of the day, but he's in first place and has a chance to finish very well in that event for you guys.
Yeah, you know, the decathlon's kind of a unique event because it's 10 events combined into one, and you get a point total for each event there, and then you add that up. And you know, he's hoping to qualify for nationals. It's going to take probably around 6,800 points or more. Right now, I think at the end of the first day, he's about 3,700. So, and he usually has a pretty decent second day as well. He's really improved his pole vaulting this year quite a bit. The hurdles are also a strong event for him. And so if he has a good day, you know, there's a good chance that he might be able to sneak into the national meet with a score this weekend. Then we also have Noah Lilly, who's a freshman. He's currently sitting in 10th place. And then Sophie Naker, she's a sophomore, and she's sitting in 15th place. So, you know, those 3 athletes are competing up there, and you know, if we can score some points, that kind of helps our point total before we go into the conference championship up in Duluth in 2 weeks there.
Yeah, long road trip to Duluth there 2 weeks from now. I think it's been in Minneapolis or in St. Paul the last several years, but now it's headed out to the far northeastern corner of the universe, it seems like.
Yeah, I just talked with the Duluth coach last Monday, and he said they still had some big piles of snow in the infields there on the football field. So I don't know. They're saying that they're going to get the loaders in there and get it out there before conference. So hopefully it warms up there in Duluth.
Yeah, hopefully we can get some warm weather up there. It'd be nice to compete in that. So, but the Nebraska Invite Saturday. Talk a little bit about that meet coming up.
Yeah, this is kind of our final tune-up going into the conference championships. It's not a real big meet, but it's certainly high quality with the University of Nebraska being there, Drake University, University of Missouri, Kansas City, Nebraska Wesleyan, South Dakota State usually send some athletes, and it's kind of a meet where you go in there and you just try to focus on your main event that you're going to focus on at the conference championships then, and try to get maybe a little bit better mark to improve your seeding going into the conference championships, or maybe to get you a little bit higher ranking in the national events there. So the weather looks like it's going to be pretty decent on Saturday down there. We do have some seniors that are graduating that won't be able to compete there, and but we'll still take the majority of our team down to this meet there.
All right, so the Wildcats in action at the Nebraska Invitational on Saturday, and then of course the multi-event competition for the Northern Sun Conference meet going on right now, and the rest of the meet coming up next Saturday or next weekend in Duluth, Minnesota. Coach, good luck this week and next, and hopefully we'll have some good marks heading into the last weekend of the season.
You bet. Sounds good. Thanks a lot.
All right, we'll take a time out and have more here on the Wayne State Coaches Show right after this.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their Grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on MyWayneNews.com. I want to thank our coaches for taking time to talk with us here on the program every week. We will have another edition of the show next week for baseball and track, so tune in next week here on MyWayneNews.com as we continue through the 2019 winter or spring sports season here at Wayne State College. Until then, this is Mike Carnes. We'll see you later.